Hey guys, Donbot back with you again. Hope y'all are doing well tonight. I know I'm doing fairly good. We're going to hopefully be finishing these repo labels for Titans Return Fortress Maximus tonight. I don't have very many left here. I've actually done a bunch over this past week just to kind of get it done and get some of them out of the way. I did like most of the ones here on his right leg. Like a good example is I did the ones here on his foot, which I actually thought this was going to be backwards, but it actually come out really good. We'll show all this off once we get done with this side and whatnot. I mostly didn't do the ones here on his left side and on his inner legs because they got some labels here that make these into basically like a command center for the Titan Masters, which is pretty cool because this was like part of the Metroplex usage, because of course this being the Metroplex mold basically. So we're just going to finish that off. I'm actually going to go ahead and start with those, which I have misplaced my tweezers. Shoot, hold on just a moment, let me find them. So please bear with. Thought I had them right here. Must have set them down somewhere. Here they are. I got them. I knew I had them. Grab a couple extra little toothpicks here. I turn around. And like I said, what we're going to do is finish off Max here. We already got one label in. That belongs up here for it. The next one is actually going to be this big globe map piece right here. Is actually going to go basically right here on his foreleg, or on his leg here on his right leg. So I'm going to have to shove him around and hopefully get it in there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this past week. I know I did. I actually picked up, if you've been watching my Instagram and stuff, I actually picked up a booster box for the Transformers trading card game. And I actually opened it at my local comic shop or card shop, Tupelo Sports Cards. And it's actually on his channel right now. I was supposed to be picking up the videos. He was hoping to just send them to me, but had some issue with that. So I'm just going to be picking those up from him tomorrow. And hopefully they will be, if they're not up on my channel later that day, they will be up by the next day or so, because I will have them up. They should be up Monday by the latest. But we're going to put this one right in here, which gives them like a nice little view screen, basically, like right there. Looks like it's got the Earth and stuff on there. Let's see, the next one, I do believe. Yeah, I'm just trying to be sure on this one, because this one kind of doesn't really show precisely where it goes. I'm trying to fix my screen here a little bit, see if it'll help me give me a better look-see at the image. Yeah. Doesn't really show. It honestly doesn't. It just basically shows Cerebro standing there, but I can see a little bit of a piece there. Let's see. Kind of shows like it's by one of these posts here. I guess it would be on that side. That might be where it's located. Because it doesn't really show. Checking this other side too. Look on this side. That actually might be it right there, actually. Seems like it's a better spot for it. It's this label here. So we'll check that. shows the post. It's supposed to be on this side of the post. Yeah, I'm guessing that's it right there. And I think, yeah, I have it this way. Basically, go on this little bit right here. It's another little screen. I want to actually use my tweezers here because I can get in that little crevice a little bit easier. Let's see. I think I kind of got it on that. Yeah, I got it too low there. It's on that little bit of plastic. Let's see if I can straighten that up a bit. There it is. There we go. I actually put that just a little bit too low left on this body there. Try it this way. Problem is my hand's kind of shading it out where I can't see the little bit of plastic there. Still got it crooked. We'll get this time. There we go. Now we got it in there. Okay. Now the next one is kind of like it's kind of like vitals or energy readings. It's going to go on, I do believe it's on this side. No, it's on that side actually. On his right leg. It's going to go right in here. There's actually a little bit of paneling right there, or detail work where you can actually put that in there. So that's actually looks pretty good for it. I've said this before about toy hacks. They really work with the detail. They'll get every inch of the plastic. They'll look at every little detail bit of it, and they'll find something they can put into that little bit of detail just to brighten that one section up. And then we got another one, which is this one here with the world. I do believe, yeah, it's going to go basically on this side. No, maybe not that one. Let's check this side. I'm kind of double checking the detail work here, making sure. Actually, looks like it goes on this side. Flip this around. I'm gonna lose my mat here. I'm just gonna move my mat completely. This one basically is going on the opposite side of the opposite leg, in pretty much the same spot as the other one. We should be able to get this one out a little bit better. There we go. Got that one in on the first shot. Okay. The next bits we have are still on the same sheet here. We don't have very many of these left on here. It's going to be this long bit here. It and the one next to it are actually going to go on, let's see, kind of double checking. Looks like we're right on this side. I don't really think it matters really, because it's basically, you basically got two sets here. You can put either one on either side, so it doesn't really make a difference on which goes which. You take these two here. Because I think it's two. It might just be one long piece. Yep, just one long label. Oh, it's two separate ones, but it's just one. These are going to go. You got one that's going to go on this inside, and you got the other one that's going to go on the opposite side here. So we're just going to put this one on this side. Put it basically right up underneath the hinge there to make it give it that bit there. I probably got that a little bit too far up under there, but it should be good. And we're going to take this other one here and go ahead and put it on this side. I'm actually going to rotate it around so I can just do it this way. Put that on the inner thigh, basically, on his leg. I got, let's see. I'm kind of checking where this one's supposed to go. No, not there, not there. Is it that? No. All right. Let's see. Well, while we're looking about that, where's those one sections at? Right here. I'm looking at the inside thing that goes here, but these three are going to go there. You got 3 labels here, basically, that's going to go right on this bit up here. You got these 3 little circles here on his left leg. That's basically where that's going to go, and I'm betting this one goes like right in here. But we'll get that in a minute. So we'll just work this. I'm probably going to need my tweezers for this section. We'll do it this way. This one kind of looks like somebody's having a meeting or something like that, and they're watching that. Or it could be TV, for all I know. We'll just slide that in. It actually fits right in on that section. Really easy. Just trying to make sure I got it lined up straight in there. Like so. And the next one goes right next to it. Whoop. Like this. And then the last one here actually kind of looks like Blaster's chest plate. So it could be like a radio type thing, which is pretty neat. Kind of got the little tape deck vibe to it. So it's going to go on that last little bit, little circular bit here. Like that. Got all 3 of those in real easy. And the last one is, let's see here. No, that's not where it goes. I'm checking the inside of his thighs and stuff here. Kind of looks. I don't think it's on this side. Okay, that gives me a little bit more detail to work with. There's a little. Trying to find this one little. Bit of detail I'm somehow missing. Okay, and see, this one's on this side. So I'm wondering. No, it's probably not it there. It doesn't show us near a post. Would that be it right there? Let's see. I think. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the right spot right here. East leg. Seems like this is where it's supposed to be. Right there. And that basically does it for, well, not quite. We still got one label on this sheet. We got the two extra here, which was your choice for on his chest here. You had a choice where you could put this symbol or this symbol of the All About logo or the one I got on him. But you want to go ahead and close his legs up because we're pretty much done inside of his legs. If you're noticing why that's off, I took it off for applying the labels. I just forgot to put the piece back on. There we go. We'll close his other leg up. And we're going to flip the leg back around. Put his foot. Well, we're going to have this foot down. We'll take this leg around. And we'll flip that up. There we go. Real quick, I'll show off this a little bit. This is some of the labels I put on this past week. See, he's got, opens this up basically for him when he's in Starship mode, gives him all these like windows and stuff. As you saw on his foot, you got these here, basically make a hanger. You got this little addition here. Also the addition down here on his foot. You have these on the barrels. You put a little couple of like translucent, not translucent, but hollowed out ones there. Give that a little bit of look. You add these to the side of the cannons. This to the top of the cannon. You got a couple more here. Most of this will be applying on this side, so I want to show those off so you can see. As I was mentioning about this chest here, you added these here to his chest. You got to put this logo in, and these bits here. This is one of the one you missed. You could apply the peace symbol or hope. It's giving me the Superman logo basically there. But we're going to go ahead and get this last one off of this side, off this sheet, so we can get this sheet out of the way. This one is actually going to go here onto the forearm. This little bit here. We just apply that like so. It goes in real simply. So that's one sheet of the 6 sheets of the labels for this basically done. I was told by a friend not to apply these yet because I am planning on getting the hands upgrade for this, and you have to basically unscrew these to put the new hands on, and it would tear these labels up, so I'm going to hold on to those for the time being. But we are going to go ahead and get these few labels off on here onto it. First bit is, let's see, this one. This here is going to go actually on his thigh. Just pull this off. And like his other bit, I'm going you got this little piece of detail work right here that this is going to go on to, just to brighten that up a little bit more. And actually kind of works well with the Hasbro ones as well. If you leave the Hasbro ones that you put on in his thighs as well, brightens that up too. So kind of, I gotta get some more light down on it so I can see. But there we go. There's that one. You see it kind of heightens that thigh up some more with that color. Next is, let's see, we'll go with this one. This is actually going to go onto the side of his. Right, on that side, no, yeah, right. We'll take the thigh here. Yeah, set it up a little bit. Gonna go right here. Basically gives like a joint look to it there. So we're gonna pull this one up. Let's set this over here. There we go. It makes it kind of like a little, you can see like the turbine there, whatever you want to call it, for his leg. We then have, let's see, this one, which I do believe, I'm trying to make sure on this. Yep. Got this label here. Well, let's get the leg fully done, because we got this one here that's going to go onto his leg as well. It actually goes right onto his knee, basically. And this one, the other one was kind of a pain to get off the sheet here. This one's going to be a little bit easier. You can kind of see it's got like a hexagonal or almost a triangle design to it that works with it, and actually supposed to go outwards with that. It goes right onto this little bit of detail right there on the hip, on the knee right there. And there we go. You see, gives that just a little bit of detail. Let's see. Can't remember what those ones did. Bear with me, I'm trying to remember where those went to on this one. I don't think I'm on the right. Oh. Okay, get that. No, it's not those. Let me see. Well, we'll get these ones here first. I definitely know where these go. Wait. Okay, never mind. I forgot. These do go on his legs. You got these little bits here go right here on his upper legs. Almost forgot those. There's one. And the other. I don't think I quite got that in there. Let's try it this way. Get better hold of it. There we go. That's done. Let's see. We'll go with yeah, we'll go this way. The last few on here is going to go on his arm. It's right on to be exact. You take these two. I have to. This one here is going to go basically. Yeah, I popped his thumb off. It's going to go basically right on this section here. That's the first time my thumb's popped off like that. We'll get this on there. Well, I thought I had it off. Just put that on the section. One thing like I said before, I really like about them, about toy hacks, is they'll have a little bit of detail. Like for instance, you know, say this little bit here on his hand, this little joint there. They'll have that, and you just take the sticker and I'll just slide it right onto that little bit of plastic there, and just help you slide it right in. They put that little bit of extra detail onto it. Now these two, actually took me a minute to figure out on this other arm there, his left arm. But you take these, and once you pull them off, they're actually going to go on his arm. And they got these little bit of details, little cuts in it right there. That's designed. I'm gonna need it. It's hard to show this one, but they go basically right here. If you see that little, there's like almost like a piston, basically right here in his forearm. This is designed to help bring this out. I'm actually gonna have to make this up so you can see with the light here. And got it in there. Actually went in real easy. What it does is, see the blue. I don't know how it's coming across the camera there, but you got blue here, and this black actually just fills in that to gives it that much more detail work. What's up here on each side? That really looks good on it. Brings that basically like piston or pulley or whichever you want to call it, like right there. That little bit of extra detail to it. In color as well. We'll get it on this side. Should hopefully just slide. Yeah, that one in real easy. You can see it gives it. I didn't want that, but that's all right. Gives it that little bit of extra look. And now, all we have left on this sheet is just a couple, just these few. But these, I can actually show you on his thumb. They're going to go to the end of his fingers, like so. You got one bigger one, which basically goes on his thumb and stuff. But these are kind of not really trickier, but just because of their size, hard to grab a hold of. But you take it and just pop it right there onto his thumb, just to give that little bit of glow to it. You're going to do that on all 5 of his, or all 10, I should say, of his fingers. I do this to kind of make sure it's on there and all, just to be sure. Turn this a bit. There we go. Pop that back on. Now we just got to get other fingers. Let's see. Kind of a little bit easier when you use a toothpick to help get this on. Just to make sure it gets all the way on there. Good. Just 3 more. And this one will be, the sheet will be done, and this hand will be done. Just going to use a toothpick just to make sure it's flattened around. It gives it a little bit brighter bit. It's not much brighter, but it does help. You ain't really got to put these on if you don't really, really want to, but considering they're just finishing off the sheet, you know. One more. There. That one's done. And now the last one, it actually gave me some extra, so you actually have an extra set for his fingers as well. Just in case. There. Last one. And that's done. And that's it for that sheet. Let's see. We only got 2 more sheets left. We're almost done. We're actually almost done. These two. Let's see. Make sure, because I know there's a couple here. Yeah. You got 3 here. That's going to go up here on his arm. We're going to go ahead and get these on first. We can go on from here to his leg, finish his leg off, and actually be done. Take this middle piece here. It's going to go. We got these little like vent-looking pieces here. And this is actually just going to brighten those out, just to give it a little bit more color. I'm going to flip that a little bit just to be able to get it in there. Make sure I'm lining it up a little better. Because like I said, it does work with the detail work, because this one actually is inside. Well, I won't say inside, but the detail for it is actually, the middle section here is actually just a little bit deeper in the plastic than the other two, so it just helps slide that straight in. Then you got the next 2 bits here. Bear with me. I got a message from somebody. Just kind of responding back to them. There we go. There's that one. Uh-oh. I got that one a little crooked. I need to see that one a little better. Try doing it this way. Okay. There we go. See, it definitely brightens that section up a lot. Oh, we missed one? Did I miss one? This is a sheet. Oh yeah, I did. I dropped a sheet. No wonder. There's actually 3 sheets. I thought I was missing one. Okay. So we're not as close to being done as I thought, but we're getting there. We got that one on his arm. This sheet's done. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one off. Let's see. Part of this, we actually have to take the barrels off of this side, off this side, just to help get onto this bit a little bit easier. That'll come off. I popped you off. Make sure I'm getting up under there. Oh, come on. There we go. There. Yeah, go pop the cannons off to get to this section a little bit easier. You want to go to this sheet. You have this little bit right here, this little label. Like I said about detail work, there's a little bit of crevice right here, right in there, that's going to go onto. It says caution line loading area, so that actually works well with it. And there we go. See the nice detail work there? That's one thing about him. I'm going to set it up a little bit so you can see. Once you take all this off, he's got some really nice, I don't know how well with the shadow and stuff. I mean, it gets some really nice detail in there on his leg. Oh, just trying to make sure on there. Okay. I'm kind of going back a little bit just to be sure. Where I'm at, because I want to get to the platforms here. That was the wrong ones. Yeah, okay. Now I can see it better. We need, well, I did say we're going to do this label sheet. Let's see, we'll get this here. It says CSS Fortress Maximus. Actually, we'll go, I think this is a spare. I think, unless I am mistaken. Oh, I'm right. Okay. Looking at the wrong section for it. You have this. It's going to, I'm going to peel it off here. And you got a little bit of detail right there. It's like a little half, basically the shape of this. This is going to go on. Like I said, it's calling itself the CSS Fortress Maximus, which is his spaceship mode, or that's going to work with. And you can see it just fits right in there really perfectly. Even it's got the little cut here for this little tab here. So that really brightens that side up. Next we have, I'm trying to remember where this one this label goes to. Gotta double check this left leg here. That's not it. No, I got that. I don't remember where that one went to. On that side, no. Huh. Don't remember where that label went. But this one, we'll get to that one. We'll figure that one out. You got this here. It's going to go basically on, hold on, flip this up so I can put it down. On his foot right here. You can see it's this label here on his foot. It's going to go on this side. And you got the hanger 2 that's going to go on this bit. So that's what we'll be working on for the next couple of moments. Okay, just have it. There it is. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get the hanger 1 side of the way first. Okay, try to line this up in there good. Tricky part of it is it keeps wanting to stick just as you get it. You're trying to label it up or get it lined up. Excuse me. There. Get this other side. Okay. Oh, dang it. There we go. I got it. Well, not quite. I'm not quite lined up properly. Oh, that kind of helps with that extra little bit of label wasn't there. Oh, there you go. There we go. I think I still got it because it's not stuck on this side right. We'll try it this way. Try to line it. There we go. A little bit better. Still don't think I got it all the way up. Yeah, there we go. Now then. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Is that on the? Oh. I am trying to remember. where this other bit went to. No, let's see it there. No. Where did I put that piece? No, pretty sure it's not there. No. Oh, I'll figure it out. I'll come back to it later on. We got just a couple of these little arrow bits left. Oh, there we go. No. No, okay. I know I put it on there somewhere, but I wouldn't have had it out of there. But you put these little arrows on these little bits here. And these are actually going in the opposite direction of the other. There. Go for that. And then you got these two bits here. These are ones I mentioned before. I'm going to go on the cannons around the inside of the barrels. So we got to figure out, stick these on. Like so. Actually caught in there a little sideways, just a tad. Yeah, I got that one in. And we'll get this other one. Use my toothpick to help straighten this one. Uh-oh. Get that in there. There we go. There. And there's those in there. And for now, that's another sheet done. I'm trying to remember where this one goes. I have no idea. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing it. And put it on this side. Ah. double checking the paper, the site here, just making sure I'm not missing it. No, that's not it. No, apply those. No, apply those. I will find out. That's going to drive me nuts right now. I'm trying to figure out where that one belongs. This one has got to go on there as well. But this is going to go on the hanger because I almost forgot to put that one on there. Right here on the base of his foot. Like so. And there we go. Well, we got that bit done. So you got the hangers on there, looking good. Dang it, I wish I could remember where that one went to. I will look on here and I will find the other one. But let's set this one aside. We'll finish off the last few on this one because they'll all go right here on his leg. Let's see. We'll start with this one, which is the keep clear. I'm on the wrong one. Let's see. Start right here. Get this one on. And it's going to go onto this bit of detail right here. Just to bring that up. And you got the, let's see, make sure I got the right one lined up there. Yep, this one. This label here is going to go on that bit right above it, right here. Again, it goes in real easy because of the detail on the plastic. So it just basically slides into a little hole right there. I'm going to get this, go ahead and get this opposite side of it. Which I think I'm going to do it this way. There we go. Just making sure it lined up perfectly. Let's see. Got this one here. Again, it's going to go right there. And one last one here. It's going to go on this bit here. Oh, it keeps sticking right around the end. I don't need it to just yet. There we go. And we got that. That label's there. pretty much it for that sheet. So that's another one down. Let's see. We got these basically here on the sides. I'm going to have to go to the next screen here. I bet I didn't put the one on that side. That's where that one label goes. I want to get a better look at its sides. Not that side though. Still not showing the one. I'm missing the one I'm looking at. No. There it is. That's the one I was looking for. Getting every other one but the one I wanted. Yeah, okay. There's where it goes. That one I was looking at earlier, I couldn't remember where it went. Goes here on the side of his leg. I was talking about this one. It goes right in here on his leg. I was just overlooking it. We'll just flip that in there. I knew I'd put it somewhere. I just couldn't remember. And I was just barely missing it on his. Trying to look back. It goes right in there. There we go. And then we got the. Out of the way. This one here. It's got the little bit of red stripe and windows. It's going to go right above it, basically. I don't need that. I can put that aside. Giving it some more detail on his side there. We got, let's see, where's this one? You know, maybe it should go. Well, we'll get it. I shall get it. This one here is going to go right above where we just were. Again, there's some grid detail right here. That's where it's going to slide right into. Giving that just a little bit more look of detail to that side there. Okay, I'm basically looking on the wrong, on his one leg, so this is basically going to be reversed. This one is going to slide in right here. Say slide in, it kind of lines up right here. You got that little bit right there that's going to line up with because it works with that little tab bit right there. Get just a little few windows there, and you got one that's going to go right up under it. And they're going to be different on each side, so. This one's going to slide right there, kind of line up with it. But it's got a little bit of detail work right there that it works with. And then you got this little, where's that, right here, this little 3-window piece here. It's going to go right onto this bit right here. It's also good to have it where it's on there because of that. Next we have this one here. I do believe it's going to slide right here. Again, it works with the detail bit right there. Gives it some more windows to look out and stuff with. And aside from these few that go on the cannons, which are these 2 long bits here, we'll go ahead and put them on there because we got some more ones here that go on the cannons. We'll go ahead and get those out of the way. Got these long strips here. It's going to go basically on the side of the cannons there. Just kind of line up with that detail that's on there. And brightens that out. Get this other side. Do it this way because it's a little bit easier for me. Just sliding up under my finger here. There we go. Gives it a little bit translucent, so it looks a little bit better than what the Hasbro release was. Set that down because there's still one more here. You got this little bit here that's going to go on there. It's going to go basically in this direction. We got the red bit here on this bottom part of it. It works, just slides right into with the detail work of that section. It kind of just brightens that up a lot with color. And I do believe that's all for that. Let's see. We got a couple more here on his feet, so I'm going to move this away. I don't believe you did. Did I already put those on there? No, I did not, because there's one there. Huh. Oh, I see. I didn't take the. Oh no, that's fine. What I did was I put the one on the one side and then put the one on the other. All right, that's fine. We can work with that. But you take this label, if I can get off the sheet here. You got 2 right here by each other, so I'll go ahead and just see which one we can get off first. It appears to be the smaller one. There. This little one, it's actually on either side. It's going to go on either right in this little bit of detail right there, which I'm putting it on backwards actually. Make sure. Nope, I had it right. Had it right to begin with. I was just looking at it backwards. And get it off my finger. And it gives it that little bit there. Now if we can get the other side. This bigger one, there she goes right there. Yep, still pushing on. And that definitely brightens those up and looks a lot better. Excuse me. Let's see. We got, okay. We're basically going back up to his arm. First, we got these little details here. That's actually going to go on his forearm here. We got these little bits there. That's where that's going to go. One on each side of his arm. Again, it just slides right into that bit of detail right there, and then you just kind of flip his arm around with the elbow and put it in the other side. Trying to flip this just to make sure I'm putting it in right. There we go. And try to make sure on that. He does have on this one, as I mentioned on the other side, you don't have to take it apart for the well you do, but they don't have the sticker on here for like that one does. I'm kind of squeamish on putting these on here because I'll have to take this off to, put his forearm or his new hand when I get the upgrade for that, because I really want to do that for that. So I'm going to wait on putting those on. You got a couple here that basically go like right in this joint there, and that big red one I showed you on the other sheet, it goes into that one as well. And it does have this label here. It's going to go up here on his shoulder. So this is pretty much going to be, well, wait, I think I missed one of his ones there. I want to double check that because I think that's kind of a replacement bit. Again, this one works with the detail on the forearm, on the skin on the shoulder. It's got a little, you see that little cut there? It's got a little hole right there because this covers up that hole, that bit right there. Which brightens this little bit of blue up a lot. Like so. And he also got, almost forgot about these bits, you got these two here. It's going to go right here on his arm. Got these two little bits right here. That's just going to slide right into that little bit of detail. Not a problem. And then same with this one. Going to do the same thing. There we go. And I do believe, I'm going to double check that window because I think this one's kind of, let's see, did I miss that one on that side? No, put that one on. Kind of making sure. Yeah, that one can actually go. I believe you can put. Yep. I've got to take this old one off. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to cover it up. That ain't going to hurt it. You got this little more windows here. It's going to go right there. I'm not too worried about that. And I do believe with that, I am done. I do believe. I'm going to double check here just to be sure. But I do believe I'm done. Wait a minute. There's a couple there. Yep, just these two, and then that red bit that's going to go on his forearm on that side. I'm not worried about that until I get the upgrade. So I do believe I have Fort Max here done. He is all labeled up. I'm actually going to, since I got him mostly in the ship mode, I don't know why mine always has the problem with getting his, there we go, his feet pegged in right. Let's get his cannon back on there. But like I showed, look at the detail it puts on that, all that. It makes it look really, really good. I am going to just kind of go through real quickly before I finish, say I'm fully finished, just to be sure I'm not missing nothing. I know I'll put all that on there. Don't see nothing there. Just making sure. But we'll flip. Yeah, I don't think I put the one label on this side. Let's just chest up. Flip this panel up. Make it tower up. There we go. Laying flat and noisy. Roll that down like so. And just kind of looking to be sure. I do believe I put one. Yep. There's the missing one. I thought I missed one. Where's that? There it is. Got one last label. CSS Fortress Maximus again. It's going to go. I thought I got them all up here and I just missed one. Right here. On this little bit right there. There we go. CSS Fortress Maximus. We'll pop his cannon back on there, like so. And the cannons are ready. Control tower's ready. And I'm pretty sure, aside from, again, the hand bit. Oops. Just put this on. There we go. Fix his hands in the form here. It's looking great. There we go. We're done. We are actually done. It is pretty awesome to have this done now. Just making sure, once again, I'm not, oh, there's 4 right there. 4 little bitty ones. Not sure where those would go. I'm not too worried about those. But that being said, let's see. I'm just kind of making sure here. I'm actually going to see if I can broaden it out a little bit, so bear with me just a moment. I don't see nothing there. No, that's not the ones I put on. No. But that being said, pretty much done. Leave that stuff here. Bring good old Cerebros into the picture. And we'll go ahead and try to convert him real quick into his robot mode. There we go. Let's see. Whoop. I'm running my chair now. My desk here. And I'm going to adjust the camera a bit. Apologize for the brightness there. I'll fix that in a moment. Put the arms down. Actually, swing this way. This way it's not shining right into the light. There we go. A little bit better. You're still kind of looking up because of how big Fort Max is here. Let's just knock that off. That always works. Flip these out. Close these up. Gotta move the arms back out so you can get those back in there. His hands out on both sides. We'll plug in Cerebro. And you can see Fort Max is in all of his glory. His repo-labeled glory. Looking very, very sharp. Turn it the wrong way. There we go. As you can see, we got all these labels here on his forearms. There's nothing really here. You're supposed to put like a bit of red here, but like I mentioned, there's an upgrade kit from Perfect Effect. It gives him some better hands with the little cannons on the back of his palms here. That's supposed to be out there. I just haven't yet to pick it up. I'm wanting to. I just yet. You got the nice detail work here. Put some up here. Here on his back. Basically, it's showing good on his back where you got all the runways and that detail. Brightens all that up. You got this little bit of red on those bits. Got the bit on the thrusters, which again, you see that the other piece come off. It's laying over here actually on the floor. You got the bit on the thrusters there. Spin this around more. You got all the detail here on his legs with the windows and stuff for his spaceship mode. Same up here on the ramp bit. There's the detail here on the cannons, the hangers. That just looks so good. You got his chest. Again, you can have different logo there if you want to on your preference. Also here under his forearms, on the tower basically, you got the little red bits here. That basically shows where the cannon is. Because you have the G1, which I do. He's sitting up there on the shelf. You have those two big red cannons that's supposed to be there. But they weren't on this one because it wasn't on the Metroplex. But there is a Perfect Effect upgrade that does give you that as well. I actually think it's the same upgrade as with the hands. But he is done. Fort Max is fully labeled. And also, I should go ahead and show this too. on his. I was mentioning about the windows. They are a pain, but I did get them done. As you can see here, you got a bunch of stickers that makes it look like windows there. Got one kind of coming up a little bit there. Devin looks good for his like city mode and stuff. It's the same on his tower bits. Here, you got some labels that you put on his tower there. Gives him some window look. Definitely brightens all that up as well. And on Cerebros, you get that as well on his forearms. You get a couple of bits where you can put like a bluish label for his on his forearms of these gap fillers that the kit comes with, or the Cerebral set comes with. No, it's this one that comes with it. You put these on, or you can put the silver bits, the blue bits on for windows, depending on how you want to display them like that. Personally, I kind of like it with this, but considering he's in Headmaster mode, which I just ripped his arm off, that's pretty good. There. Popped it right back into place. But, you know, it brightens all this up. It's definitely... I almost dropped him again. It's definitely a kit to get for your Titans Return Fortress Max if you want that. Get a bit closer here on his thighs. You got these are the Hasbro release. I left those on there because I thought it did brighten up his legs a little bit. You get this bit to add to his thighs. These bits for the cannons. This on his knee. Of course, all this on his legs to brighten up the runways and stuff and the hangers. It just really brightens this whole kit up. It's definitely worth picking up. I picked this up a good while back. I just never got around to putting it on, as you can tell. By tonight, we'll straighten them up once again. And we'll have them standing full once again. Didn't take as long as I thought it would tonight. And then we have Fort Max ready to go. And before we end, I'm going to go ahead and put his partner here with them. I'm going to stand up. Let's do this. I'm going to back the camera up just a bit here so you can see it better. There we have Cog standing with his partner. Fort Max definitely looks good. And a little Spike's laying over here. We'll set Spike up. We'll actually put Spike on a peg up here for a Titan Master. There we go. And there's Fort Max, all done. Standing ready to destroy some Decepticons. Again, as I mentioned before, Fort Max in the comics was by far my favorite character. I just love the idea of how he transformed and everything, basically into the giant robot. His head became another robot. His main body would become a battle station or spaceship or whichever you want to call it. And then, of course, he had the city mode as well. Though in the comics, he only transformed, I think, into the city mode or the battle station mode like once. The rest of the time, he was in full robot mode. And then Cerebos was on like a couple of times. He disconnected from that. But that being said, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream tonight and the previous streams of this. I'm hoping to do some more of these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do one next week or not. I may have to wait till after the first year because I got some Christmas plans and stuff. But if you do want to hang out, come back to my Twitch channel. I will probably be doing some more streaming on there tonight, playing some more Devastation to get caught up on that. And follow me on Twitter, on Instagram as well. There's links here on my channel for those as well. But until that time, guys, this is Dumbot saying thanks for watching. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good evening, or a good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll talk to you later.